What's up guys, welcome back to Westman's Wild Waters. Today we have a really cool video for you. My brother-in-law is getting rid of his fish tank because he got a new bigger one for inside for his turtles and stuff. So this is the tank he had. It's a turtle tank. He said it's 40 gallons. So I measured it really fast to just see. We have 3 feet by 18 by 18. 18 by 18, which makes it about 40, 45, somewhere in that range. And it's a 1/4 inch thick glass. So if we tried filling this all the way up and made this a rimless tank, the seams would break because the silicone. So what I was thinking what we could do for this tank and make it really cool is if we only filled it up halfway so the water pressure wouldn't be so bad, still take the rim off, and then this back half have rocks and then plants. So it's kind of half water, half plants. Can't think of what that's called right now. But we can still take this rim off because as you can see, it's been outside for so long, it's just rusted. And I don't want any of that falling in the tank. So you guys gonna come along as we get a free 40 gallon and change it and make it look something completely different.
Like this video and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey guys, we've now strapped it in. It's the stand and then the tank's underneath. We use a towel to make sure the stand doesn't go through my window. But we'll see you tomorrow morning as we get to turning this into a rimless tank. Okay guys, I'm gonna talk you through what I'm thinking about doing. Just cause I don't have a stand, so there's no way to give you guys a good time lapse of what we're gonna do. But we're gonna use spray bottle, spray it down, use these blades, scrape off the calcium and the algae, and then with this knife we'll go in and we can cut here, take the silicone off, like break the bond, and then with the sandpaper we'll go over the top of the glass and just kind of get rid of any sharp edges. But I'll keep you updated with periodic check-ins on how everything's going. Okay guys, quick check-in. I scraped the whole bottom of the tank. It looks good. And I'm doing this part right now. So all I'm going in and is just spraying it down with some water. And then with my blade, I come in and I just get it. And everything seems to be coming off pretty easy. So I'll come back when I got some more stuff done. Okay guys, so I've scraped down all the glass, and now we're gonna get to cutting this off. So what I'm thinking is this should just fit in right here, and then I'll go all the way along. I'm gonna have to push a little harder than that, but that's the general idea. And we'll pop this off, and once it's popped off, I'll rinse out everything that's inside. A little gross, but that's just all the calcium and the algae buildup that was on the tank beforehand. And in the snap, it'll just be rimless. So now what we have to do is to take off this silicone right here. And then something I didn't mention, make sure you have gloves when you're taking this off. I was lucky. This stuff is beveled already, so I don't have to worry about it cutting me. But it's always good to decide on cautious side and be prepared if it's not, because you don't want to get cut by the glass. That would just ruin your whole day. But I'll come back in a second and you'll see the silicone's all off of it, and it's gonna look like a whole new tank. Okay guys, I'm all done I think for today. This is probably about the end for framing it. I only wanted to do the top. I figured it'd be smart just to keep the bottom as a base, just so I don't have to put like a mat underneath it. Next up, I think I want to paint this background black, but if you're thinking about doing this yourself, I'll let you know. It took me about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours to do this whole thing. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Okay, so I kind of started putting in some substrate and buying some stuff, but what I forgot to do is paint the background black. So I have this stuff right here. that I'm just gonna shake up and then spray along the backside, make it black. What I've done inside so far is I got some soil, mixed it in with some small gravel, and got these bigger rocks that I have in the back because I want to layer it up and then put bigger rocks, like maybe it's here, so then this background can be plants, and then the front will be like where the water is and where all the fish will be. But that's kind of the update on where we're at right now. I'll let you know what we're doing next when I finish painting this. Okay guys, we're back. So I put all the sand in and I tried to slope it, and then I've also sloped it like this a little bit, so it's lower here, it's higher up here. We're now gonna put the rocks in. I've got a good pile right here, and the goal is to put it all the way through here-ish, so then this back area is plants and the front area is all swimming space for the fish. I'll let you know what it looks like when we get to that part now. Okay guys, update on everything that's gone on. So this is the rocks. We put the rocks in. I put some gravel to fill it in, and then especially over here. And then this is the soil. I basically am out of stuff to do today, but basically I think we're gonna need more soil and plants. And I can't tell for sure, but I think over here, I don't know if I can see this on camera, but there's like a tiniest bit of a gap, I think, and that might be where some of the soil has been leaking out of. So we'll see what happens. I have, oh, so sorry. Yeah, right here, like right there where my finger is. So I might get some pond filler coming and fill that gap. Might have to drain the water all the way. But that's what we're looking like. I don't know what day I'm gonna get more stuff, but I'll keep you guys updated on the next part of what we're doing. Okay guys, I just want to give you an update on what the tank is looking like. I bought some terrestrial plants, like the plants that go on the top. This is what it's looking like so far. The water level might be a little high, but I think I'm gonna try and keep it here because I think the plants will survive. It's about an inch deep, so they'll survive. And if the fish I get have babies, the babies will survive in the inch water that's there. But we'll see what happens. Tonight I'm planning to get more fish with Vivian, but it'll be like the plants that go in here. It's kind of murky right now because I had to add more of this gravel, and I guess I didn't wash it well enough. So as you guys can see, the water is really murky and I don't have anything to clear it up right now, so we're just gonna settle for it looking like this and let it settle naturally. But I think I'm getting enough plants that this won't need any filter, which will be really cool. I did get a flow maker, like a pump right there, and that'll make some flow for the fish I'm planning to get. We'll see how it does. The water is, it's not acclimated. No, sorry. The tank is not cycled right now. Everything is fine, like the hardness, the pH, so forth is good. It's just the nitrates and the nitrites that are a little off. They're balancing out, but it's gonna be a little bit before I can get any fish for this tank. But it's looking good so far. I can't wait for this to clear up so I can show you what it looks like. I am putting like the old filters from these tanks over here because they have the bacteria that's good. So we'll get that good bacteria, and then we'll hopefully have this tank cycled sooner. But we'll see how that all works out. But that's it so far. Okay guys, we're back. It's the next day. I got a couple plants. Nothing crazy though. So the stuff I got is down here. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not know the names of anything. But this red purplish one back there, that's a stem plant. I know it's a stem plant. It will be a slow grower, but it'll be good for the tank. And then this right down here is a carpeting plant. So the idea is to have this whole thing like carpeted up. I got another plant. It's over in this tank because I thought it would look good, but it's a little tall, so I might just leave it in here. But that's just about it for plants. Not much really happened, but now we're just continuing to let this tank cycle and wait for the nitrates and nitrites to, you know, balance out, and then we can start putting fish in. Okay, this is like 3 weeks later or so. This tank is getting shut down. It didn't necessarily turn out how I was hoping it did turn out. So, there's a lot of algae growth on this tank that I wasn't expecting, probably from the soil. And I tried putting shrimps in this tank, but they didn't make it. And when I checked the parameters, I think everything was fine. But I'm curious if the soil maybe had something in it. So this whole tank is just getting scrapped now. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it, but something's gonna happen with this tank, and hopefully it just turns out cooler than what it was gonna happen to it in the first place. Still, because it's a rimless, we can only go halfway. So maybe I mess around with it and find a way to make a waterfall feature or something in this tank, or something. We'll play with some ideas, but this tank is getting scrapped for now. Guys, well, that's a wrap on this video. I just want to say, leave your comments below on what you think we should do with this tank. I'm thinking in one of my next videos, I'll completely redo it, but I want to go off of the most commented or liked comment on what we should do with this tank, and then I'll try and turn it into that. Just remember that it's a 40 gallon that can only be filled up like halfway. And thank you guys for watching Westman's Wild Waters. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.